Good morning. Let us write a program for exercise 1 in week number 7. Write a Python program to define a module and import a specific function in that module to another program. Let us create a module and write some functions in it. One of the functions is prime. Input is n. Let us write the function here. If n is less than 2, return false. Okay, this is a Boolean function, returns a Boolean value. Take a variable I and assign 2, while I is less than or equal to n by 2. So we test till the numbers which are less than or equal to half of n. If this n is divisible by I, then n is not prime. Okay. If n is still prime, you test with another number. And that's all. If n is not divisible by all the numbers which are less than or equal to half of n, then n must be prime, right? Let us save this. In D drive, Hebian, Python lab bvrit, and save it as prime. Okay. Now this is saved as prime.py. Let us close it and open a new file. And save this file in the same folder where you kept the previous file. Again, go to D drive, go to Hebian folder, Python lab bvrit, and let us call this as test.py. Okay. Now here, let us import the module. What is that module? Prime. Okay. Now read a number from outside. Check whether this number is prime or not. If where is a method in prime, or the name of the method is prime, or the name of the method is prime. What is the input? N. Okay. Now print is prime. Okay. Dot format n. This is one type of print statement. Else print this is not prime. Okay. In place of first curly braces, you know that n is printed. Now let us run it. It prompts you the value of n. Say n is 25. Is this clear? This is how you open a import a module and use functions in that module in another file. The condition is both the files must be in the same folder. I hope you understand it. Prime is now a module. It has a method is prime and is used in test. Is this clear? We can add any number of, suppose I want to add one more method here. Let me open prime. I would like to add one more method here. Define, say, is even, or define standard deviation. It takes a list of numbers. Now find out average. Average is sum of numbers by length of numbers. Now find out the difference from average for I in range n, or length of nums. Find out the sum of differences, sum of squares of differences, which is initially 0. Sum of squares of differences. Okay. Now what is the difference? Nums I minus average. Now square it. Square of difference from average. Now add it to sum. This is sum of squares of differences. Okay. Now you can import math here. Find out square root. Square root of sum of squares of differences divided by number of items. This is your standard deviation. Okay. And you return it. Let us save this. Close it. Go back. Now read a list of numbers. Say comma separated numbers. Comma separated numbers. Map them as integers. Convert this to a list. I'm doing so many things at the same time. Python allows me to do that. Now, say STD is called standard deviation. Where is it function in prime? What is the name of the method? Let us open it and see. Name of the method is std underscore dev. Std underscore dev. What is the input? Nums. Now you print standard deviation. Okay, what is standard deviation? What is the name of it? Name is std. Okay, now we open prime module and used two methods of prime module in another function, in another file, right? Now here let us have a prompt. Print list of numbers separated by comma, whose standard deviation you want to find. Here, print, enter the number which you want to check whether it is prime or not. Fine. So let us do this. It will be automatically saved if I click OK and gets executed. Enter the number, say 17. 17 is prime. Now it's asking me to enter list of numbers separated by comma. So my numbers are 10, 11, 12, 11, 10. Okay. Square root is not defined. So I shall go back to prime module where square root is called from math module. So it must be math dot square root. Sorry for inconvenience. So let me go back to the test. Two methods are used. One is to check for prime number. Second is say 11, 12, 13, again 12, again 11. Standard deviation is 0.334 or 0.335. Is this clear? Here I demonstrated how to import a module and methods in that module. Only requirement is the module and the program in which you are importing a module must be in the same folder. Hope you understand it. Thanks for watching. Keep watching for more interesting, captivating videos. Thank you.